Welcome back. I'm your host, and today we're talking about something that every case manager needs to know: how to ethically and confidently guide clients toward pre-settlement funding without crossing boundaries or carrying the whole burden yourself. You're the one your client confides in. You're the one they trust, and you're often the first person to hear the silent cry for help long before anyone else. Today we're going to cover why your role is so critical when clients are struggling, how to spot the signs that a client may need financial support, how to start the conversation naturally and ethically, what to say and what to avoid, and how Stonewood Funding is here to back you up. Let's get into it. Clients need help, but case managers need clarity too. You know the signs before the client even says a word. They stop returning your calls, they miss therapy appointments, they casually mention stretching their pain meds a little longer, and sometimes they say it out loud. I'm behind on rent. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Sound familiar? You need help, but you also wonder, am I allowed to bring up legal funding? Is it even my place? Here's the truth. You don't have to act like a lawyer. You don't have to act like a financial advisor. But you can offer something powerful, a path forward. Handled carefully, legal funding can be a lifeline that keeps the client stable, strong, and engaged in their own recovery. And you, yes, you, are often the first and best person to open that door. Know the boundaries and your valuable role. Let's clear something up right away. You are not overstepping when you mention that support options exist. You're not giving legal advice. You're not offering financial products. You're simply connecting the dots, something case managers do every single day. Think about it. You refer your clients to physical therapy. You help them find transportation services. You guide them to specialists when needed. Pointing a struggling client towards pre-settlement funding is no different, as long as you stay within a few key boundaries. Don't promise funding outcomes. Don't estimate how much they'll get, and don't guarantee timelines. Instead, your role is to listen, offer a resource, and let the experts handle the rest. Here's how to spot the signs a client may need funding. Most clients won't say, I need pre-settlement funding. They might not even know it exists. Instead, you'll hear things like, I had to skip therapy this week. Do you know if there's a way to get help before the case is over? I'm falling behind on groceries. Or you might notice missed appointments, emotional distress, silence when you ask for updates. These aren't minor details, they're signals. And as a case manager, you're the first responder. When you hear or see these signs, you don't need to diagnose the problem. You just need to recognize that the client may need extra support. And all it takes is one simple offer. Some clients in similar situations have found relief through legal funding. Would you like me to connect you with a resource? That's it. No pressure, no promises. Just one door, gently opened. How do you start the conversation without pressure? Starting a conversation about legal funding doesn't have to feel awkward or formal. You don't need a sales pitch. You just need empathy and honesty. Here are a few ways to bring it up naturally. I've heard other clients mention financial stress during their case. If you're feeling that way too, there might be options we can talk about. If you ever want to explore resources to help with living expenses, I can connect you with your attorney or someone who can explain it. Our team has worked with a funding company that supports clients while they wait on their case. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. Notice what these statements do. They acknowledge the client's feeling without judgment. They offer an option, not a solution. They defer the final decision to the attorney and funding partner. You're not solving everything. You're simply lighting the path. And trust me, for a client drowning in stress, that small gesture can mean everything. Here's what you can say and what to avoid. Now, let's get really practical. Here's what you can safely say about legal funding. It's an option some clients explore while waiting for their settlement. There's no credit check involved, and repayment only happens if the case is successful. You don't have to handle paperwork alone. Your attorney and the funding partner work together on that. Here's what you should avoid. You'll definitely get approved. You'll get a few $1,000s for sure. It's free money. You'll have the money tomorrow. You should do it. It's your best bet. Even if you want to reassure them, don't make promises. Let the experts handle the specifics. Your job is to care, not to calculate. How can Stonewood Funding support you and your client? At Stonewood Funding, we know you're already carrying a heavy caseload. Our job is to make your role easier, not harder. Here's how we help. We handle the paperwork. We only ask for case details you already have, and we keep it simple. We work directly with the attorney. No endless back and forth. No middleman stress for you. We keep you updated. You'll know exactly when funding is approved and completed. We respect your client and your firm. No interface, no aggressive tactics, and no disruption to the case. At the end of the day, when you refer a client to Stonewood, you're handing them a lifeline and giving yourself room to breathe too. You're not selling, you're supporting. Clients in crisis don't need a pitch. They need a person, a guide, a hand to hold as they walk through one of the hardest seasons of their life. You are that person. By opening the conversation about legal funding, ethically, professionally, and compassionately, you're not crossing a line, you're building a bridge. At Stonewood Funding, we're here to walk alongside you so you can continue being the steady presence your client trusts the most. If you would like to learn more about how we support case managers like you, call us today, 844-544-3863, or visit stonewoodfunding.com. You support them, we support you. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep making a difference.